Я никого не хочу обидеть, но когда я вижу этой женщины, мне почему-то на всякий случай сразу становится страшно.
The Russian talk show host probably spoke for a lot of people here when he said every time that North Korean TV announcer is on the screen, he gets freaked out.
Скажу прямо, не разделяю ее
It's
радость.
like the missiles are already on their way, he says. The tense showdown has spooked North Korea's neighbors, including Russia, where some border residents actually felt the shaking from the latest nuclear test. In Russia's Kremlin-friendly media, most of the blame for the brinkmanship is heaped in the United States.
Трамп заявляет, что разговоры
Popular host Dmitry Kiselov told his audience it's actually the U.S. that's the destabilizing factor.
для США потеря лица.
President Trump has made so many threats that to not start a war would mean a loss of face, he said. And Kiselov slammed what he called the president's short-sightedness by insulting countries such as China and Russia that could help. Following North Korea's latest nuclear test, President Vladimir Putin wrote on his website, the Korean Peninsula is balancing on the verge of a large-scale conflict. The Korean crisis overshadowed what was supposed to be an economic summit today in Xiamen involving both China and Russia, where the Chinese reacted angrily to the U.S. president's musings about not trading with any country doing business in North Korea. China is Pyongyang's biggest trading partner.
我们强烈敦促朝方
At the UN, China, which has so far backed repeated resolutions against North Korea, has not said they will support the latest U.S. call for yet more economic sanctions on North Korea. In Russia, though, there appears to be little interest in that. The message from the Kremlin is sanctions have failed, and it's time the U.S. started direct talks. While China remains a neighbor with the greatest influence on North Korea, Russia has been trying to increase its prominence and reputation as the crisis has escalated. Russian officials claim whereas the U.S. has used threats and bluster, they've emphasized diplomacy. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.